Hi guys, we are grafting a bust here, corset for a bust 39. If you don't know how to graft a basic bodice, I have a tutorial on my channel. You can go and check. When we are going to make a bust here on the basic pattern, we need the underbust, but on the basic pattern we don't need that underbust. So the way we are from the shoulder to our underbust is 15. Yeah, now that is our underbust, just the way I was showing you in the video. That is our bust line that I was showing you in the video. Now we are going to make our bust here. So we'll go here, we'll go to the line of underbust and around that area. So we are coming here at that area at the line of underbust. Mark 1.5 inch for the bust here. We always mark 1.5 inch on that side. Then we come this side, we mark 3/4. If someone is bust 40, 41, 42, mark 3/4. But mine, she had 39, so I had to mark a half. Yeah, but if you want, mark 3/4. I went to the waist area, I also marked 1.5 inch, and on the side we remain with that one, or 0.5. So I'm going to bring my curve ruler or a French ruler. Then we make our bust curve from where we marked our 1.5 inch to where we marked that 1 inch. If you know how to make a dot on the bodice, you know that 1 inch that I'm talking about. So you come even this side using the French ruler, we make that curve. Hope now you're seeing our underbust area is forming itself. That area that supports the boobs not to fall down but to stay up. Then come bring our straight ruler and make a straight line from the waist to that underbust. Then make another straight ruler, because this corset was long to the mid of the hips, so make also that. And after, we are going to go up at our chest to make a dart. So after, you have to measure and make sure how many inches are there. So we have 2 inches, and also here we have 2 inches. We've taken away 2 inches of darts. So those 2 inches that we took away, we have to replace them on the sides. So there I was replacing the 2 inches at the waist. Even here at underbust, I will replace those 2 inches. But first, let's go to the shoulder. You go to our shoulder, then you divide it by 2, because we are going to use the shoulder dart to tighten our sweetheart. So after dividing our shoulder by 2, mark the center point, then bring our roller from where you marked. Then before you mark that place, go to our bust area, mark 1 inch up. Then from that 1 inch that you marked up, make a straight line to the middle point of our shoulders. Then after, take our tape measure where your sweetheart is going to end. Mark 3/4 this side, and the other side we are marking now, mark 1 inch. Then we will bring our French curve ruler we'll curve that line from this 1 inch that we went up from the bust, from the bust area. Then we make that curve. We bring also our curve to the other side. We curve it just the way you're seeing me doing in the video. Then after making our curve, you see our bust area is forming itself. So I had to mark those points so that I should not forget what I marked. So now it's time to make our sweetheart. I'll bring out my phone and I show you exactly picture the sweetheart that we are going to make. It's not too deeper. Yeah, it's not too deep, that curve. So I wanted to show you. We are going to come here. Remember our graft is on fold. We are going to come here on our fold area at the chest area. We mark from the chest downwards 2 inches. If you want it deeper to your bust area, you can make it deeper. But remember, we don't want to show our chest. That's why our chest area is too high. And the sweetheart, we didn't want it to go too deeper. That's why I went down 2 inches. So I have to bring my curve ruler or French ruler and I curve that sweetheart of mine from where we did our dot. Make sure you curve it well. So I had to give it more deeper. It was too high. So that means I took 3 inches down. Yeah, because I added an inch, 3 inches to make our sweetheart. See, now it's neat. So after making our sweetheart, we come here to our dot that we made here at the chest. We have to measure. If you want, you can measure here, there where I'm pointing, or up, but me, I prefer this one. I always prefer to take the measurement from this one, the first one that I measured. After measuring the measurements there, then you replace them at where the armhole is. Yeah, we are seeing me marking. After marking that area, now we are going to our dot area. We'll measure that area. Make sure that area is the same with this area. So see how I'm measuring in the video? That's how you're supposed to measure that dot. Because if you don't compare them to see if they are the same, one side will be short, another one will be long. So after making sure that this side is either 3 inches, then you bring our tape measure also to this side and make sure it's the same. See the way I'm doing in the video? This side is shorter. You see my tape measure is going through the line, so we have to mark there where my tape measure ended, and then we will bring our ruler. We continue the line up to where we marked, and after even this sweetheart, the line will change. I have to bring my curve ruler and I curve a new line for our sweetheart. Hope you've understood that explanation. Do not forget to subscribe, to like, to share, just to motivate me, sweetheart. So after marking all that, we are going to bring our curve ruler and we curve the other side also, because remember you had already curved our sweetheart here. I prefer using a free hand. Yeah, if you're not perfect with free hand, use a ruler please. So I came here at the bust area and we have to replace the 2 inches that I told you. After replacing the 2 inches that we deducted, take our ruler and we join the side lines just the way you're seeing me doing. After joining the side lines, make sure everything is neat and clean. Now we are going to snatch our waist. First of all, I'll go to the side part. See the way I was showing you, it has those where I'm going to put the bonings, but we have to snatch the waist first. If you're snatching the waist, you have to divide your pieces, the side piece. So I was dividing it and finding the middle point. After finding the middle point, I made my straight line. You have to make it straight, yeah, because I'm going to redo it again. Have to make it straight. Then you come here at the waist, in the bust area, you snatch a quarter, just the way you're seeing me doing. I snatched at the waist a quarter, at the under bust area a quarter also, and I made a dart. Hope you're seeing what I'm doing. Yeah, I made a dart. I had to erase that line because it wasn't straight, as I told you before. So after making that I had to label 1, 2 and 3, so I should not forget when I'm done with splitting it. After that, you have to come here at the center point also, you deduct a ½ inch there where I'm using a tracing wheel. And after doing all that, take a tracing wheel and trace everything. I was tracing the back side because remember I folded this paper. I was grafting the back and the front at the same time. So I grafted the back with the tracing wheel, and after you come here and make the side dart. When we make the side dart, also helps us to form our bust here. And also why we are making that side dart is to reduce the length, because the back side and the front side, their side length, the length is not the same. So when we fold that dart, we are reducing the front side to that same length of the back. So I had to fold my dart before I traced the back side. After finishing, so we had to cut it. I splitted the paper to make it into 2. So after I attached my dart, my side dart, you see how the bust here formed itself. So I have to bring now my back piece, and I'm marking all the parts that I used the tracing wheel to trace. At the back side, we only need the bust area, the bust and the waist area. You don't need the under bust. So after, I also marked the line for the dart. For the back part, we just take a ½ inch, that's 1 inch, and we have to replace also that 1 inch at the waist area that we chopped. After that, remember we are going to use straps at the back. So up at the chest, you deduct 2 inches, and here down at the waist, you deduct 1 inch. That's the standard one, but if you want it to be more wider, you can deduct more. And after you measure it to see if it's perfectly fitting with the front, then label it. Label back 1 and back 2 to avoid confusion. So after labeling it, then I'll cut it, because if you don't label it and you cut it before labeling it, hey, you will mispress your pieces. So I had to come also to the front area and I cut it. So I was cutting my dart area for the front. See how it looks like after chopping our front. Oh, Alhamdulillah. So I was demonstrating how it will look after joining that you see our bust area is forming where the bust is going to sit. So we are going to put it on the mannequin to see what we have crafted. Is it perfect or not? So I have to fix it, pin it. While we are putting our graft on the mannequin, do not forget to subscribe, to share, and to click the notification bell to be notified when I put the tutorial on how I stitched the corset. Yeah, so like, share,